Hello, I'm SunPayus from ENCE and welcome to watch ZOWIE Esports Class. I'm gonna show you like basic things on the map, my role also as an AWPer. But yeah, probably as an AWPer it's like more, you will play more towards A. And yeah, as an AWPer actually you should just, depends on your spawn, but probably you will just support your rifle so he can take some space. It depends also on the situation, but probably if you play slow and you wanna just do some smokes and maybe fight here, take some space, like you should probably just do some, you should ask for the gap smoke for the guy who should throw it, which is here, and the gap smoke will give us just a space, so I don't need to hold gap, right, because it's smoked, unless I hear something. So probably I will just start the run by coming here, holding here at the start, so if the AWPer of the other team is doing some, or even some rifle, some pick here, I will just punish it. So here with the AWP you are just chilling, holding here, and probably your rifle will try to do some smokes. I will show you now the normal smokes that the rifles will do, so they can take some space on CS2. They will use some smoke towards here probably, because this smoke will give you with AK probably a nice space here, right? So if you do this smoke with the molotov here, so the rifles, like the cities, cannot be in this area, right? You can come here on the one way, and if you make sure they cannot go out gap, which I can hold also with the AWP, a rifle comes here and he can search these angles in the one way slowly, and he can punish a lot of cities. He will take a space here basically. And in this situation with the AWP you need to hold like here so they don't pick to him, also gap for him. This should be the best scenario for you as an AWPer, is hold these angles and wait for cities to make a mistake. This one is one of the smokes I think most of the teams are using. Another smoke that teams are using is just this. It's not giving you one way, right? It's just coming in the mid ramp, and it's giving like the cities is like they need to be afraid of you going inside gap, right? So yeah, this is the other smoke that we can use, and on this scenario I can come here. I can try to hold above the smoke a bit, but probably the best thing I can do is just hold gap for my rifle so he can take some space. Obviously there are just some other details that we can talk about, which is like don't do any smoke. We can start also with only molotovs. So imagine we do double molotov here and gap. Here and just holding here, for example, they don't do any aggressive pick, but they do, the cities do some smoke here, right? So I will tell my rifle to hold a nade for the smoke, or vice versa. I can be here, for example, if there is a smoke here, and he will just do a nade here, just to break the smoke, right? He will nade, I will be holding it, and if there is any cities just here hanging around, I will catch him, because they won't expect us to break the smoke, right? So this is one example of how to play default. I'm gonna show you now, probably, yeah, how I use my spawns on this map when I have the front spawn. I have different plays. I will show you a few of them. First of all, like the best spawn is always this. You will get faster than anyone if you get to this spawn, faster than that spawn or whatever spawn is here. So if you get this spawn, you can always like come A and hold. Come and you hold this angle. You will be here before the city is here, so probably if the city is peeking here you will catch him, right, and you will kill him most of the times. Then another pick you can do if you want to be a bit more aggressive, you have the same spawn, right? You come A, but many cities they are doing this, right? They flash here and they only check this. They don't want to pick there because they know that you can be there holding with all, so they will try to do this sometimes, and sometimes without flash. So if you want to be a bit extra aggressive, you have the same spawn, and instead of holding that angle, you will come here with the AWP and you will hold here, right? Because they will pick you. If they want to check yellow, they will do this, and maybe you will catch them doing this, right? Because this is a good pick you can do also with the AWP, and if you see like they flash you or something, you can always just jump back, and it's a bit safer, I would say. Then also obviously with this spawn you can pick B, right? A normal B pick, which is you come here, you ask for a flash, and you pick here. And if you want to be extra aggressive, like I like sometimes, you do the same. You ask for this flash from a teammate, right? You do yourself this flash. You expect them to do not push B. You come here with the AWP, and you hold insta here, right? So you try to catch a guy who is coming here, the city is coming here, he will do something like this, he will get blind, he will fall back, and he will probably do some jiggles here or go back to default, and you want to try to catch him because no one is expecting. I mean, nowadays everyone is expecting this peak, right? But they won't expect it. It's really fast, and they sometimes just don't expect this peak. And the last pick I usually do when I have this front spawn is is on middle actually. It was easier before because we have the glasses, so I asked my teammate to break the glasses, but now we don't have glasses, so I just come here, I press W, I full rush, I bounce a flash here, I take my up, and I hold this angle. Because many cities, if they molotov, is cancelled, you don't go for the pick, you fall back, but if they don't molotov, it's because sometimes the AWPer or rifle are doing some smoke on A, right? Like some deep smoke or something, and they rotate back to middle. And if there is an AWPer, there is a high chance that even if he started here, he will put the scope here and go slowly to middle, so you don't hear them, and you will be here before them. So you have a good chance to kill them if they pick this, and your mid guy, while you are holding this angle, he can clear all these off angles slowly, right? He can jiggle them. You will give a lot of space to him. So basically this is how I play the op on the map. You support role most of the scenarios at the start, and these are my picks. I'm gonna tell you now like what should I do on mid run, or what executes we like, what utility you should know as an AWPer and what options you have as an AWPer in mid run on A. So let's imagine we get A control, right? We can obviously, maybe you have seen this a lot of times, but going up here is also really powerful, right, with the op and searching angles like this. You need to know that when you go up here, if there is anyone here, you will die. Like if there is an op here, you will die. So you should tell your teammate to be here close gap, right? So if an op shoots you while you go up, this guy will just swing and kill the op and refrag you, which is also good. But I will show you how I do it, like how I clear the angles. Obviously I need to molo here on sandbags, and I like to have a teammate here or here anti-flash, and then I come here. First of all I clear this, right? Obviously when I go up, I pick this angle like this. Here you need to clear that angle, and you go slowly, picking angles slowly. You get everything. If you see someone, you shoot, and you try to go sandbags. If you get to sandbags, probably that means that either they are playing retake or they are playing here, right? So in these scenarios it's much better if someone is executing A from deep execute A, I will show the nades. But if you get your AWPer on sandbags, you should always do like these nades. If you do these nades, you will have a lot of space. This molotov is covering here, probably doesn't show, yeah, because I'm not burning, but it covers all this area and it smokes here. So you want to do this execute, get teammates here, maybe get a flash here. Molotov also on gap if you can. Have a guy on gap. And just push and isolate these dudes, right? We wanna kill them here with this execute, while the op is having all the space of us, like he's holding all heaven. They run out from connector area. Well, then the pretty basic thing as an AWPer also, you can always, like if you think you have space, you can always come gap, do a bounce molotov, or not even molotov, just bounce a flash. Touch it and pick and hold these angles, because many AWPers will be like this, right? When they see the flash, they will fall back like this and they will repick. And you are already here, so that's also something you can do. And in terms of utility, I showed you already like the deep execute. I'm gonna show you the basic one. This is the left side smoke. If you want a molly cap, I will show you two lineups. One is cool and one is basic. This is the basic one. Right and left click throw. Oops, I did jump throw, my bad. Normal throw here, yeah. This should get everything also, and it should be good, so your teammate can also pick at least this angle, right? And the good lineup that I always use is you aim here in this corner, you crouch, and you press jump throw, and it's really good. These molotov are really good if you have a teammate on gap, and you also follow it with a flash for him. You just aim here and run a bit and jump through, and this flash will kill everyone who is here stuck, right? And for the right side things, you have rifle, it's probably rifle most likely. You don't need to come here and insta do the smoke. You need to watch out for people here and here, right? So you take your rifle, you jiggle, there is nothing, and then you aim in this red thing, right? You aim there, you throw it, and for the molotov, you aim here, press S, and throw the molotov. And yeah, this is pretty basic execute, right? With these nades, you should have like EA quite easily. You have full execute here, molotov here, molotov here. So yeah, this is the basic execute you should do. And if you go, let's go towards B actually. You should just know pretty basic things. Right side smoke, the molotovs, like we should know these two smokes here and here. And obviously we should know these molotovs for the execute and some flashes. I will show everything to you. This is the right side smoke, right? It's pretty basic, right? And the molotov from here is between this and this. Imagine there is a diagonal, so you same here in the middle, and you throw it, and the molotov should take this area for full. And for the left side thing, the other guys, I'm doing this. I stack here, I am here, I smoke this. This is the left side smoke. So we have right side and we have now left side, which they cannot play here, they need to come full to the open, right? And they will get blind with every flash. And for the molotov from this spot, you go back, you aim this line here, and you throw it. And with these two molotovs, it's gonna be easy for you to do normal flashes. I will show some flashes that I use. This one is really good also, while we are pushing stairs. So while we are here, it's not blinding us, and it's blinding most of the angles. And the entry flash that we normally use is, you go in the arrow, you aim here, right click and left click, normal jump throw. This is a pop flash, so if everyone is close here, they don't see it coming, it's there, it's blinding everything. You can also do it like, if you don't have time to line up, just come here and a bit below this, and do a normal throw also, and it's the same flash. But this is the B execute nades that you should know for your games. And in post-plan situations, I will show you, like, imagine you take B side for free, like, you contact B, you kill a guy here, right? Then you don't want to do a smoke here because you have already taken this space from cities. So probably you will, it's good to know these lineups. Here, it's smoke deeper, and here is the molotov on window. So with these nades, I missed the molotov on window, but overall, molo window. And instead of playing here and be scared of some city being behind the elec, you can go closer like these angles, right? And this is also nice. So you should also know like these lineups for post plants and everything. So this should be quite easier to do it. I don't know why I'm missing this molotov. Maybe I need to aim lower. Yeah, this should be fine. And also from here, if you want to plant the bomb, right? Imagine you plant the bomb. You want to smoke deep. There is a really easy lineup in this square in the middle. You aim here, and then for the molotov, you just do this, and it's exactly the same combo. And yeah, that's it. That's all for this episode of ZOWIE Esports Class. Remember to like and subscribe. Keep following this series, it will make you play like a pro.